further closures, which has both affected their education. It's a real challenge.
Graham, thank you for that, and we can talk now to Nick Gibb.
It's very important that when a COVID case is identified and something has had society, as we seek to tackle this appalling pandemic and to reduce infection risk, so we have extra ventilation, extra hygiene, staggered by COVID cases that don't show any symptom, where somebody who has come into contact with somebody with COVID, instead of
It'd be tempting to go down that route, given what we've been hearing.
show it's about 3% of the population of school pupils are self-isolating. That has increased from the previous week, and it will correlate with the increasing. We want children to be in school. It's a priority for the government. That's why we opened schools in March. That's why schools are sort of last in the community, and to keep children safe in schools as well, which is why we have this self-isolation.
Dame Rachel D'Souza has said the experience of lockdown has been a real trauma, and I think we shouldn't underestimate.
There's a life outside of football? I mean, wow. Really?
Although it's on at the house all the time.
Okay,
Aliash is a massive fan.
See?
Yes. But it's a big day for tennis fans. Wimbledon is back after being cancelled the last...
It's guaranteed rain for 2 weeks, isn't it, basically? Well, someone who loves to cause a racket in the Morning Live studio is Dr. Zan. But actually, you are a big fan. I talked to you about sport a lot. And we'll also hear her predictions for this year's tournament.
Also coming up, we'll find out why seeing things like this shouldn't be ignored. We're joined by an optician who explains why everyone should get their eyes tested and the exercises you can do at home to help keep them healthy.
And he's always on hand to keep your pets in tip-top condition.
Plus, we will be getting a fascinating insight into the life of a criminal barrister.
Our workout in order today, it's Janette, of course, for Strictly Fitness. It's going to be tennis themed.
Gotta be tennis themed. We've got
Tennis
lunges,
twist.
quick feet, tennis twist, all that jazz.
Good, we can help Sam with his skills.
Yes.
Don't hand over any money until you're certain you're not being scammed.
Thanks, Ram, for that. Don't be tempted.
No, and I like the idea of really taking your time.
Yeah. Right, over the weekend, prices to the holiday hotspots added to the government's travel green list have soared.
Still want to try and book a bargain abroad? Travel expert Simon Calder is here to help. Hello,
He's here to rescue us, I think, at the moment, with summer holidays around the corner. Simon, first and foremost, there's been some breaking news in the last few minutes from Spain.
Yes, look, if I can put this into context, on Thursday we suddenly discovered that the Balearic Islands, so Menorca, Ibiza, Mallorca, as well as Malta, Madeira and all islands to Pitcairn were suddenly on the green list. That only affects you when you're coming back into the UK. It means you don't need to quarantine, but you still have to test. However, you mentioned the 59% increase in the Delta variant over the past week. Well, everywhere in Europe has noticed that too. So, Spain, the Prime Minister has just confirmed in the past few minutes since we've been on air that anybody from the UK will have to either have proof of being double vaccinated, or they will need to take a PCR test before arriving in Spain, and that's going to take effect, he says, in the next 72 hours. Says you've got to have either a proof of vaccination or you're going into quarantine for 2 weeks. And Malta on Saturday said, right, anyone from Britain, you can only come in if you've been vaccinated, unless you're under 12, in which case you're going to have a test. So
we missed the boat. Can we still get good deals on the green listed countries?
Oh, you can do. Yeah, absolutely right. As you said in the introduction, prices going through the roof. I was watching them on Thursday. Suddenly, Ibiza, Mallorca, Madeira, prices doubling, trebling very, very quickly. You possibly can if you can be flexible. And I know that schools in Scotland, many of them are already broken up. Northern Ireland breaks up this week. But if you can plan your trip for later in August, things are going to open up. And there's some great deals around. Just checking out this morning, package holidays to some of the Greek islands, around £350 per person for a family of 4, which for a holiday in August is a pretty good deal.
Hotel.
It's so complicated now to go travelling, because not only you have to work out what you've got to do to get to the country, but also you've then got to figure out all your tests and forms to come back into the UK, go to a real travel agent and buy a proper package holiday. Then you'll know where you are, and if anything goes wrong, you've got someone to help you.
Okay, actually, where's looking good?
Oh, well, I would just say one of the Greek islands. We're going to see the green list vastly expanded, probably later in July, certainly middle of August.
Okay, cool. And it's worth noting, they can get expensive. But, Simon, as always, there's so much to discuss, but I think we got through quite a lot of useful information there. Thank you very much.
Now, take it easy, Lexi. Don't overdo it.
How lovely to have an insight into James's world there. Thanks for that, James. OK, let's get on with it. She's done a quick change. She is so fast at it. It's time for Strictly Fitness. First one of the week. Cue the music. Lovely. Before we begin, let's have our disclaimer of the week, please. Oh, my goodness. Over to you, Zan.
Before you take a swing at the workouts this week, if you have any concerns, do go and see your doctor. And remember to take it easy. Don't bounce into anything you're not used to. Serve up your best, and you'll ace the workout. Oh, I think I hit the camera.
It bounced back. All right, Janette. Follow that.
Okay, here we go, guys. So we're going to do tennis swings today. What I want you to do is reach all the way up over onto your right side, rotating that left foot ever so slightly behind you, and swing across to the front. And same thing again, we're going to do it 4 times on each side. Then we're going to do side lunges. Keep your legs nice and wide, and I want you to lean over to the right, lean over to the left, lean over to the right, making sure that your back is nice and straight. If you're doing it sat down like Gethin is here, I just want you to lean over a little bit more and just transfer your weight a little bit more to either side, okay? And then the last one is going to be fast feet, because you need to be light on your feet when you're playing tennis. So right in the same spot, as quick as you can, making sure you get your feet moving as quick as you can. Hey, very good. And same thing if you're sat down, Gethin, just keep your feet moving as fast as you can. And that's our tennis workout for today.
2 things, Sand. Did you take what Annabelle said on board?
You know
for
what?
your
She's
tennis?
right. I do that, and I need to be.
You need to swing.
Yeah, get it follow through. Okay.
This one.
Yay.
And how come I don't get a tennis racket?
Well, you get a chair.
My own.
Just not the same, is it? All right, if Alan's ready, let's take it away.
Kicking off the week with an energising workout, it's Janette Manrara.
Okay, here we go. Tennis swings, everybody. 4.
If you did the workout as well, I've never seen you so happy doing Strictly Fitness than you are today. That's it for today. Thank you, Janette. Thanks to all our guests. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 as always. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Have a great day.